My full name is Wendell Winton, which is a really unusual name that I have, sort of works for fashion, I guess. And my job title is West Coast Fashion Associate at Vogue magazine. It's one of those jobs, so fashion magazines have an editorial side, and the editorial side is the side that sort of creates the stories that you see in a magazine. So the photographs of models wearing fashion designers' clothing is the side that I work on, and I make sure that fashion designers' clothes make it into the pages of our magazine. I mean, it's really understanding the market of, or different markets in fashion, and knowing who makes the best type of shoe for a specific look, or understanding where clothes are made and sort of the production aspect of things, and kind of like the details of what goes on behind the scenes in fashion, sort of being very knowledgeable about that and being able to speak to that. Well, I've always loved fashion. I think it probably started around, probably the age of 12 or 13. I love looking at fashion magazines. I was one of those girls who cut out pages from the magazine and put them up on my bedroom wall. And so I was hooked early. I loved clothing when I was really little. I had like an opinion about everything, about the clothing I wore and shoes that I liked. So I started early. One way fashion has changed over the years, I think, is that it has become such a massive part of our culture. It's sort of synonymous with media and imagery, which is such a major part of our lives now. I think that it kind of has percolated into way more facets of our life than we probably realize. And I think fashion has a lot of influence because it kind of captures the times. And it's not so much trend driven anymore, because it's really about individuality, I think. But it's about expressing yourself. The best part about working in fashion is being around really creative people and being a part of a world that is, or a community that is creating things and making things that are meant to be shared and enjoyed. And whether that's a piece of clothing or a photograph or some accessory or a film, like a fashion film, I think it's being around that sort of creative energy that creates all of that. I really like that part of my job.